You went no KYC, no exchange, no ID. You did everything right. You self-custody your keys. You use a hardware wallet. Maybe you even run your own node. Then you tap your crypto debit card from the same phone that has your Gmail, your Instagram, your Uber, and your entire identity on it. Everything you just separated, you just fused back into one single data point. This is spending contamination. Almost nobody in crypto talks about it. Today, we fix it, layer by layer. In the previous video, part 1, we built the 4-layer privacy framework: device isolation, network privacy, wallet hygiene, operational discipline. Links in the description if you haven't seen it. You don't need it for this video, but it gives you the full architecture. Today, we stress test that model against the one thing crypto users do constantly: spend. Because you can have the perfect cold storage and still leak your identity every time you buy a coffee. When you tap a crypto-funded card from your daily phone, you're not just paying. You're telling that device and every service running on it that this financial identity belongs to this person, at this location, at this time. Your phone already has your real name, your contacts, your location history, your search history. Now it also has your crypto-funded spending pattern. This isn't a hack. This is how the architecture works by default. Think of it this way: you built a vault for your crypto, then printed your home address on every bill you spent. The fix isn't secrecy, it's separation. And the most impactful separation takes about 20 minutes to set up. Now let's talk about device isolation. This means having a dedicated payment device, not a burner, not spy movie gear. Think of it as a debit card with a screen. This phone has no personal email, no social media, no banking apps, no primary SIM, no you name on it. Its entire job is to hold the virtual card, tap NFC, manage that one account, nothing else. That single move breaks the link between your financial persona and your digital identity. Everything else we cover today increases the margin. This is the foundation. Now there's two ways to do this depending on how far you want to go. And this is how you can apply the practical model. Any spare Android phone just need to be factory resetted. You then create a fresh Google account with no personal ties, install only your card app and wallet if applicable. Make sure you do not use a personal SIM number, use instead Wi-Fi or a data-only SIM. It's done then. It takes you at around 20 minutes tops. Now the hardened model. This is what you want to do if you're serious about your privacy. Pixel phone running Graphene OS. Owner profile stays clean, system level only. Then you can create a separate user profile dedicated to payments. Google Play services are running sandboxed. No system level privileges. Granular permission control on everything. If you don't have a spare phone, I've linked where to get one preloaded with Graphene OS below. You can also get other Ghost devices there, and using my link grants you at least a 5% discount on any of them. And now let me point out, before anyone makes Graphene OS the main character here, let me be clear. The biggest privacy gain comes from the separation itself. A factory reset Android with nothing personal on it already puts you ahead of the vast majority of crypto users spending on card. Graphene OS hardens the container, but having the container is the move. Now that we addressed that and the device is clean, what about the network? Let's talk network discipline then. Here's where I see the most confusion. People think I'll use a VPN when I tap my card. Problem solved. Not how it works exactly. When you tap NFC at a terminal, the transaction data flows through the point-of-sale hardware to the card network. Visa and MasterCard log the merchant, timestamp, amount, and device token. Your phone's IP address is not part of that data path. So where does network discipline actually matter? 3 moments. Provisioning, when you first add the card to the device. Account management, logging in, checking balances. Funding, if you load the card through an app. For those, use the dedicated device on its own connections. A data-only SIM or a reputable VPN during setup is reasonable. Don't region hop. Consistency matters more than obfuscation. Network is a supporting layer here. The device does the heavy lifting. But the next layer, this is where most people break the entire system. And this layer is about wallet hygiene. If your funding path looks like this, KYC exchange directly to card, your spending identity is already chained to your exchange identity. Your clean phone doesn't fix this. Your VPN doesn't fix this. The graph is already connected at the source. You need better structure. Exchange to an intermediate wallet, then to cold storage, then spending wallet, and then a card. Each hop is a fire break. Think of it like compartments on a ship. Water breaches one section, it doesn't sink the whole vessel. If your exchange gets breached, that data doesn't map straight to your daily spending. If your card issuer leaks data, it doesn't trace directly to your exchange history. You're limiting the blast radius of any single failure. Now, a critical caveat. On transparent blockchains like Bitcoin or Ethereum, chain analysis firms can trace multi-hop transactions. This structure adds friction. It raises the cost of casual correlation, but it's definitely not invisibility. What you can do right now: do not reuse deposit addresses, especially on Bitcoin. Don't merge unrelated fund sources in the same wallet. Don't ping funds back and forth between the same two wallets. Your device can be clean, but if your wallet flow is sloppy, the graph stays simple. Moving on to behavioral discipline. This is the layer nobody wants to hear about, because it's not about technology, it's about you. If you use your separated device for rent, groceries, flights, subscriptions, and your morning coffee, you haven't created a private financial identity. You've rebuilt the exact same spending fingerprint your bank already has, just on a different phone. Worse, if you carry both phones everywhere, at the same times, to the same places, that's co-location data. Anyone correlating device signals, cell towers, Wi-Fi networks can merge those two identities trivially. So define the role. Is this device for travel spending only? Discretionary purchases? Online payments where you want separation from your main identity? Pick a lane, stick to it. Privacy increases with boundaries. The tech is the easiest part. Discipline is the hard part. If this framework is clicking for you, drop a comment telling me which layer you're implementing first. I read every single one of them. Time for a reality check now. Let me ground this before anyone overbuilds the mental model. This setup does not hide you from your card issuer. They have your identity. It does not hide you from Visa or MasterCard. They process the transaction. It does not remove your AML or tax obligations. Those still apply fully. It doesn't make transactions anonymous. And finally, it does not defeat merchant data retention. Merchants do keep records. The financial system still sees the transaction, full stop, because this is how it was designed to operate. When you're paying using Visa or MasterCard, you are playing on their board game, and that means you are playing according to their rules. What this prevents is the unnecessary expansion of who else gets to correlate that data. Google doesn't need to merge your crypto spending with your email activity. Ad networks don't need to build a behavioral profile from your device's payment context. A potential exchange breach doesn't need to map directly to your daily phone. We reduce unnecessary observers. We don't eliminate structural ones. One more variable we haven't fully opened yet: the issuer itself. Everything today assumes your card issuer has your full identity. On a KYC'd crypto card, that's a fixed anchor. But the issuer identity level, how much they know about you, that changes the entire privacy structure, not just what the issuer sees, what everything downstream inherits. And that is something we will address fully on the next video of this series, part 3. Alright, now let's boil things down and come up with an action plan you can put to work right now. Your minimum viable upgrade. Step 1, use a separate phone. Any spare Android device will do. Factory reset it. Step 2, create a fresh Google account, no ties to your real name. Step 3, payment apps only, nothing else gets installed. I mean nothing else. Step 4, no personal SIM card, Wi-Fi or data only. Step 5, define the role. Remember, now this is not just a phone, it's basically a spending crypto card with a screen on it. What is the card going to be used for? Not everything. So make sure to define the role clearly. Step 6, build the funding flow. Do not fund directly from your KYC exchange long term. Add separation. Step 7, carry it intentionally, not alongside your main phone everywhere, every day. That alone puts you ahead of nearly every crypto user spending on cards today. For higher assurance, I highly advise you to upgrade to Graphene OS and harden the container. If you have a Google Pixel phone, you can flash a ROM for free, but if you want to get a ready-to-use Graphene OS phone, remember to use the link below. It gets you at least 5% discount on the phone or in any other Ghost device that you choose to buy. In crypto, we talk about self-custody, but custody isn't just about your coins, it's about your identity and your privacy. Part 1 gave you the model, Part 2 gave you the application, Part 3 we go straight to the funding layer, because right now that layer is leaking and most people don't even know it's happening. You got to secure your assets, then secure your spending, and finally secure the line that connects them. Subscribe so you don't miss part 3, it's the layer nobody else is covering. And if you want to understand why this series exists, watch No KYC Cards Are a Lie. That's the video that started all of this. Links on screen right now. Crypto can be a wild world, so look out for these things. Drop a comment if you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, take care, keep exploring crypto, and I'll see you in the next one.